Now that we've freed up some time, now we've got a little bit more of a space to do the things that we really care about, the things that move the needle, that moves us towards what we want to achieve. Now, I don't perform the same early in the morning or in the afternoon. So I very carefully decide what type of tasks I do during the day. So this is my daily schedule. I wake up between 3 and 4 a.m. in the morning. In the first part of the day, I will do the creative tasks. And I work from 3, 4 till 8. From 8 to sort of 9:30. From 8 to 9:30, two things will happen. First, I'm gonna do an alignment meeting with my wife, Ali. We both work from home, and so we're gonna talk about what things are we gonna do during the day, what things we're trying to achieve. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I'm gonna take the kids to daycare. Now, when I come back, usually I'll have a little bit more of creative space. And then from 11 to sort of like 1 is where if I've got any meeting, and here I'm going to have the daily meeting, or if I've got any call that needs to be attending, this is when it is going to happen. This is the time where I schedule calls if I need to have a call. And then here I'll have lunch. And then in the afternoon, sort of like 2 to 4 is for urgencies. And urgency is nothing bad. It's just basically stuff that needs to get done and that I have to do. I don't necessarily want to do it, but it's stuff that needs to be done anyway. So it's basically demands that you have to attend. So this space here and a little bit here is very open, and this is the time for me. Here's where I'll do the stuff that I really love. And I don't necessarily have anything scheduled a month in advance. Here's where I'll do composing or ideas, projects. So I'll do a lot of composing most of the times here, but sometimes also just it's like thinking time. I need to create something, or I'll have to start a new project and I need to sort of strategically think about that. So this will happen here as well. So this is how I organize my working hours from Monday through Friday. Obviously after 4 p.m. it's family time, but I felt productive during the day and I can be present with my kids once I'm done. Now I'm going to share what I think is my secret to be so productive. And I believe that in order to be productive, it's not just about having, a schedule that works for you. It's the amount of energy that you've got, right? And no matter how well you sleep, how much you're working towards your purpose in life, how you eat, how healthy you are, there's a point in the week where you're just exhausted. If you just work on Friday, work on Saturday, work on Sunday, at some point there's a moment where your body and mind is gonna hit a threshold where it's like, dude, you are exhausted, you gotta stop. So I believe that we have to recharge batteries. And so to me, it's Thursday. I've got 2 kids, so I work Monday through Friday. And the weekend, it is not really about recharging batteries. Yes, it recharges mentally, you're recharging batteries because you're not focusing on work. And I really love my time with the kids, but at the same time, it's intense. It's 1 and 2 year old. So my wife and I, every week on Thursday at 12 noon, we stop working from 12 to 4. And that's our time where we don't talk about work, we don't talk about kids. It's just a time where we do something that we both like, and it works like a charm for us. And that's what works for us. And it sort of established like a weekly structure rhythm that we look forward to that Thursday, recharges batteries, and then Friday, close the week, weekend, and then start over. And then once a month, we've got one day that we call personal quality time. It's one day to do whatever I want and not feel bad about it. I can procrastinate as much as I want. I can focus on reading a book that's not about composition or efficiency or time management or personal growth, or, it's a book that doesn't have to do with, the goal that I'm pursuing or whatever, right? Is to do those things that sometimes in the day to day you feel bad about it, but that day is perfectly fine. And sometimes that day is to do basically nothing, just to be alone by yourself. Every day is different, but that also recharges batteries. Sometimes even when you're not thinking about anything, you'll come up with ideas or with things that maybe you're not thinking about work, but an idea will arise because pressure release, and those days are release days, and then you'll come up with ideas. I'll write down those ideas and I'll save them for later. Alright, so in this video I was supposed to talk about this, which we just did, and also about the state management, but I went a little bit off script and it's a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna stop here. And in the next video, we're gonna talk about the state management. I'll see you there.